And once again, we're back here, Z102.3. Apologies, technical difficulties. As I always say, these things happen sometimes, but we're back to it here. But just in fourth, the end of the inning. So I'll try to catch you up on what happened here. We'll go ahead and kind of stick through here through the break. Obviously, big thank you to our sponsors for, providing us with our technical difficulty audio here. So basically what you need to know is Waynesville had another chance to score a couple runs. Got runners on third. And I do believe, and I'll have to kind of catch up my scorebook here in just a second, but unfortunately, a strikeout here to end the inning. So still 7-1 here as we get back to it. And of course, Waynesville will find themselves, well, 2 more opportunities to do this here. They have 6 outs to work with. We'll see if they can't get it done here. But for Rolla, we'll have 9, 1, and 2 up to the plate. It'll be Weber, Heimbaugh, and Crete.
Leading off for Rolla, number 9, Kiara Weber.
And of course, first, we'll see Kiara Weber. Last time up, Weber won the battle between these two. First pitch, hard hit line drive over to left. Cobb going to come close to it, but not able to put it in the glove, and so that'll go down as an infield single. Hard hit enough that we're going to go ahead and give that a single. Weber wasting no time this time. Here to begin the 6th. Last time we saw 7 or 8 pitches between Ray and Weber. That time only took 1. Here's a bunt laid down by Heimbaugh. Goes foul, though, for strike 1. So no balls, 1 strike here. With Weber aboard. Heimbaugh 0 for 3 today. Next pitch misses, 0-2. Trying to lay down the bunt, but simply missing that time around. So 0-2, next pitch. Swung on, missed. That'll be strike 3. And for the 3rd time, Ray will strike out Heimbaugh. Ray's had, honestly, more success with the top of the lineup here today and parts of the bottom of the lineup. Case in point, Weber, the number 9 hitter, getting a couple hits, while Heimbaugh struck out 3 times today. Here's a line drive, right side. Boyd going to lay out for it, but it's going to land in fair territory. This might be a run or two. As Boyd fields it out there and right, having trouble picking it up. 1 runs across. They're going to try to make it an inside the park home run, and that it's going to be. So 2 runs will score. And Waynesville now trails here by 8. Abby Crete, who now has 3 hits today. A single, a double, and a home run. She's reached base and scored 4 times today. She just had a very good game today. Here's a swing. Bristol Klossner fouls it off. 0-2 the count. Don't think she will, but if she gets another appearance here in this one, Crete, she'd have a chance at the cycle. We are in the later stages of this one, top of the 6th. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Klossner, who is 0 for 1. Pitch down low, make it 2-2. Two and two. Next pitch, ground ball, left side. Grosswiener has it to Davison at first. It's in there for out number 2.
Number 26.
Quick 5-3 put out. Means that'll bring us Hannah Haas. Haas 1 for 3. Reach on an error in the first. RBI double in the 3rd. Ground out in the 4th. First pitch is a swing and a miss, though. And that'll be 0-1. Again, 9-1 our score. Waynesville trailing by 8. The next offering is outside. 1-1. 1-1. Fastball high. Ball 2. 2-1. Inside now, ball 3. So 3 balls, 1 strike. Next pitch, swung on, swung through. And we'll go full here. 3 balls, 2 strikes here with 2 outs in the top of the 6th. After Haas would be Jessica Mace. But Ray trying to end it here, and she's going to deliver one low. It'll be called ball 4.
Number 25, Jessica May.
And Haas will find her way aboard here with the 2-out walk. First walk given up by Ray today. We'll have a pinch runner now, or courtesy runner now for our designated player. Entering the ball game, Corey Alcorn. Who's actually the flex player. So the flex running for the designated player. So that brings us back to Jessica Mace. First pitch, Alcorn takes off for second. Here's the throw to the bag, not in time. 1-0 at the plate. Mace, 1 for 3. 2 strikeouts and a single. 1-0 now. In there, 1-1. This ball game, about an hour and 20 minutes old now officially. So here's a swing. No contact, 1-2. Again, got started just a little bit early today. Made up for lost time against Kickapoo on Thursday when we started late. Next pitch. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Next pitch. Soft ground ball over to third. Grosvenor bobbles it at third. Throw is not going to be there. And that'll go down as an error. So Waynesville, who committed 3 errors in the first, able to keep their noses clean here until the 6th. They do commit error number 4. And the inning will continue here with runners at the corners. Still 2 outs. First delivery to Taylor Bleckman. It's low for ball 1. 1-0 the count. Here's a foul ball. 1-1. Blackman struck out in the first. 2 RBI double back in inning number 3. Then a ground out in the 5th. Grounded out to Jones over at second. The 1-1. Fly ball left side. Perez going to give chase, but that's going to come down, and that's going to score a run, maybe 2. Coming around third, that's going to be Mace. They're going to try to send her home, and she's going to be in there, and that'll make it 10-1. Excuse me, how about 11-1? And suddenly the bottom of the 6th becomes do or die as Bleckman heads into third with a, well, what will be scored a double. Still 2 RBIs though. So a 10-run deficit now for Waynesville. All able now to score another couple runs. 4 runs have come across now in the inning. First pitch to Madison Hamby is swung on and missed for strike 1. Oh, 1. Looks good. Is good. Strike 2. Oh, 2. Ground ball left side. Cobb has it. Throw to first. In there. And that'll be in time for the final out of the inning. But Waynesville's going to need to find at least 1 run if they want to play that 7th inning. They trail here by 10 at 11-1. So we're going to go ahead and take ourselves 60 seconds. We'll come back in just a moment. You're listening to Waynesville Lady Tiger Softball right here on Z102.3. Back here in Waynesville for the bottom half of the sixth. Waynesville trailing by 10 here at 11-1. Connor Harbert here with you, Z102.3. 6, 7, and 8 coming up here in this half inning. It'll be Voigt, Riley Grosvenor, and Giselle Perez. Again, as Waynesville needs to score something here. They want to move on to the game's final planned frame. Here's a first pitch outside. It's ball one. Connor Harbert here with you, Z102.3. So Voigt gets her next crack at it. 0 for 2, but did reach on an error her first time up. Here's a swing and a miss, and it's strike one. One ball, one strike. Next pitch. Swing and a miss. It's strike two. So 1 ball, 2 strikes here to start things out. Next delivery from Hamby. Swung on, missed. It's strike three.
Number 1, Riley Grosvenor.
So Voigt down and out. The strikeout for Hamby. Here's Riley Grosvenor. Grosvenor 0 for 2, but did reach on a fielder's choice back in the first. Swing and a miss. It's strike one. No balls, 1 strike. Now here's a pitch too low, 1-1. Even count. 1's across the board. And now a pitch that finds the outer edge for strike two. So now Grosvenor going to find herself behind in the count. He's come up with some good 2-strike hitting. Here's that 2-strike pitch. Here's a swing, ground ball, third base side. Mace comes up on it, throw to first is in time. And that'll be out number 2.
Number 11, Giselle Perez.
Throw in time. Here's Giselle Perez. Perez batting from the left-hand side once again. Here's a swing and a miss, strike one. Perez 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a particularly hard hit line out. Oh, 1 now lays off a pitch up high, 1-1. One now. Here's another pitch outside. Perez now ahead in the count, 2-1. After Perez, it would be Jennifer Boyd. 2-1, line drive, over the head of the shortstop in the left field. That's going to be a base hit for Perez as she rounds first.
Number 7, Jennifer Boyd.
And the inning will continue on now with Jennifer Boyd. Boyd stepping through the box, but takes a called strike one. Next offering, makes contact and pops it up. Somebody's going to have to call it. Nobody actually gets to it. And Perez is going to head on over to second.
Number 9, Alyssa Hillman.
So Boyd going to get herself a base knock, and now we're going to have time called. As we're going to talk about some contact made between Perez and the second baseman. They're going to say she's safe, and we'll move on. So 2 runners aboard, 2 straight base knocks. That'll go down as a hit for Boyd. Alyssa Hillman to the plate now. Here's a pitch outside, ball 1. 1-0 now. Contact made. Sent over towards the Waynesville dugout. One and one. Hillman 1 hit today, 1 for 2, I do believe. Now a foul ball, 1 and 2. Actually, one of the players, because of our technical difficulties, I don't have in my book for what she did in the 5th. Knew she had an at-bat in the 5th. Now facing 2 strikes. Contact made again. Foul to the backstop. We'll stay at 1 and 2. But Hillman looking to keep this 2-out rally alive. Next 2-strike pitch. Again, just barely caught a piece of it. Rattles through to the backstop. And we'll get a 3rd try at 1 and 2. After Hillman would be Emma Ray. But here's the next 2-strike pitch. Slays it out in front of the circle. Gonna hustle down the line, and she's gonna beat it out. Another infield single for Alyssa Hillman. As the inning continues on, it'll be bases loaded now here for Emma Ray. So still 2 outs, but here's Ray to the plate. First pitch to the pitcher. Line drive, right side, but it's going to be hard hit. It's going to be right to the right fielder who makes the catch to end the ball game. So just another hard hit ball, another atom ball as they call it, as Waynesville falls here tonight. This ball game going to be called in 6 innings. Final score 11-1. So we're going to take ourselves 60 seconds. We'll come back in just a moment. Wrap this one up for you. Don't go anywhere. Again, your final score 11-1 in favor of Rolla. You're listening to Lady Tiger Softball right here on Z102.3. And back here at the Waynesville Lady Tiger softball field, this one in the books. Unfortunately, Waynesville falls tonight, 11-1. In a game that was called after 6 in this one. Rolla just a steady stream of runs here today. In Waynesville, after picking up that run in the first, just weren't able to get the bats going again here tonight. So Connor Harbert with you, Z102.3, as we go ahead and just quickly wrap things up here for you as they warm up the JV players out there for our next contest. Waynesville today, 1 run, 7 hits. They commit 4 errors. Remember, those 3 errors really hurt Waynesville back in the first. A couple of runs that came across that really shouldn't have, but they do commit 4 errors today. It was a relatively clean game after that first inning. They leave 10 on base here today. Base runners, not always the problem for Waynesville. Just could not seem to string together enough hits to bring home any runs here today. Meanwhile, Rolla, they pick up 11 runs on 9 hits. Not a huge difference. The number of hits between our two sides here today. Rolla does commit 1 error, and they leave only 5 over on base. So again, Waynesville officially, according to Misha, going to fall to 7-10 on the season. And of course, they'll be back in action on Thursday as they play host to Parkview. Parkview, a team that has been struggling a little bit here, so we'll see if Waynesville can't get into the win column there on Thursday. But really, that'll go ahead and do it for us here, as I want to go ahead and mention again that we'll have several other broadcasts. Again, Thursday against Parkview, then Friday, homecoming. So if you can't make it on out there, promise there's going to be a lot to do on homecoming. You can always catch that pregame 6:30. Kickoff at 7 right here on Z102.3. Myself, Garrett Bowles, will be on the call. And then finally on Saturday, we'll have a Saturday broadcast for you, Lady Tiger Softball, as Waynesville plays host to Iberia. So hopefully you can join us for some, if not all of those broadcasts. But for everybody back in the studio, I am Connor Harbit. Hope you enjoyed listening to this one as much as I enjoyed bringing it to you here today. Until next time, you've been listening to Waynesville Lady Tiger Softball right here on Z102.3. Good night, everybody. Be good people.